Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 6 of our Astropolis Let's Play series, where today we are continuing on with our quests. We're getting ourselves some industrial hemp, getting ourselves a nice, maybe you can see, our nice little backpack going so we can finally organize some of our inventory. And just making some progress, pushing on through. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata. Another gray day, but we've made progress, and that's what's important. So over here, I have 2 more garden enclosures set up. I was thinking about like moving these back and everything, but I decided it was just too much work, and I didn't feel like doing it. And it also turns out to be a blessing in disguise because I didn't realize, which makes complete total sense. I can share blocks with my thermoelectric generators, right? So like this packed ice is being shared by this one and by this one. My only concern here is if does it suck the heat out and then eventually going to turn it into water, but it hasn't happened yet with the one that we have downstairs. So I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah, anyway. In between episodes, I did some stuff, did some things. We obviously, I got those going for us. I've been breaking out and taking out the clusters and stuff as we go. You're going to see my setup down on the bottom soon in just a moment. Filling up with water in these. Oh my goodness, the water is the worst part of this whole setup process is getting water into these. Which is, we're going to try and work on solving that today if you cannot see from my to-do list, because the water is the worst part. I mean, the whole process is the worst. And that's me complaining as in it's a manual process right now. I want to get automated. Okay. It's not that the pack is bad or anything like that, but the process being manual, I want to move on from it. So that's what we're working towards. And it's going to start with getting the water, but we have a while to go before we can move on from manually doing this. So we go to our iron clusters. We got to work through this whole section. Then we got to get through this section, and then we can get into this section with our arc furnace and our crusher, which will allow us to then begin automating the process. We can factory block place, and then we can factory or small block break these into their requisite things. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit before we get there and can do any of that stuff. So we got a couple episodes, couple weeks worth of episodes before we're going to get to automating this, which is fine. I don't mind it. I mind the manual work in between episodes, but the whole it's different, right? So I like it. Anyway, so we got 2 new garden enclosures set up here for us for 2 new items that we're going to try and work on making today. First things first, is going to be our iron crystal, or our iron, what is this, budding iron thing, so we can grow iron crystals, so we can get those going for us, because I need water, right? We need to get one of these water sources. Manually making water with my bucket in the water droplets it's just slow, right? It's a slow process. I have to craft the water, which I had brought my crafting table up here, craft the water, put it in, craft the water, put it in, craft the water, put it in. And could I make more buckets? Absolutely. But like at some point, I'm just not going to be using the ceramic. I'm going to be using iron, so I don't want to. Anyway, so I set up all these crystals down here so I can kind of show you the process of what I'm doing, but it's just vein mining the crystals to get all the resources that we're needing for this whole setup. I did not touch this. I didn't do anything here to change this at all. Just didn't feel like dealing with it at the moment, so it's just it's still just sitting there doing its thing. I did go ahead and break down a bunch of asteroid blocks too, since we have so many of them there, so we can get some more of the organic powder, because we're going to be needing some of that this episode, and the water droplets again because of the water that we've been needing. And then I've been compacting down as many of these asteroid rocks as we can, because they just take up so much space, and if you just press K on them, you can compact them into asteroid blocks and or stone, and you're good to go with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll just break all of our crystals, right? That's what we got to do in order to get things going. Just place them and break them, place them and break them. That's how we roll. So I pick them up, and then I get a decent amount each time, which is allowing me to get some tin and copper and all that stuff for all of our crafting that we've been doing. I can go ahead and throw this packed ice in there. I'm sure we're going to need another garden cloche eventually with it, and need it eventually, but for now it can go on in here. And yeah, you probably ran out of water. Yeah, see, water. Water is my big issue here with all of these garden cloches now. So that's what we're working on today, is getting water taken care of. And then maybe I can work on rearranging this and getting this out of the way. And then, yeah, because charcoal is a concern. Hey, we got more iron cooked up and more mini coal. I like that. How are you doing? Hey, you can have the mini coal. Good. And we haven't had to smoke anything for a little while. Okay, so let's get started. So our goal is the water source and to get our iron going. Ideally, let's go back to our iron cluster. I want to get through here. I also need to get fluid pipes going to make it so I don't have to make multiple water sources, but it's going to require a good amount of iron. So which is why I want to get the iron shards going as soon as we can so that those can start working well, as we're working. So what I need to do is make the budding iron, which is going to require miner's research, iron ingot, and bright shards. I believe I have everything. Yeah, I have the miner's research. I made some more bright shards. So let's go ahead and get our budding iron. Before we do so, though, we're going to need iron ingots. So if we just K it up, we can make ourselves a whole whopping 13 iron ingots. Man, this is expensive. It's a lot, but that's why we're trying to get this going so we don't have to worry about doing that process anymore. We have this, and now we don't have to worry about the iron. And luckily, we can make this with amethyst shards now, so it saves a little bit of the bright shard cost. And I like saving those because those bright shards are a pain. I wish we could replace the bright shards with amethyst ultimately. I already filled these up with water, so all we have to do is put our iron and our cluster in there, give it a good old woo-doo-doo-doo, and then we should be good to go. It's going to drain power because we're not producing a whole lot of power out of that, but it's enough now that I can get one, maybe. There we go. I need to lock that, but that's for future moments. Let me grab my key. I just need to keep this on me. Just keep the configuration tool on me, and then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so we got an iron cluster. Same process. We put it down, and then we just got to break it, and we get 2 out of it, and that's all we get is 2. And we need 3 to make an iron ingot, but it's cheaper than the iron bar process that we have been doing. So I will happily accept that. So that takes care of that. Our next goal that we need water sources, right? So in order to do this, we need at least one water source. That's probably all I'm going to be able to make because it is iron heavy to do so. Okay, so we're going to need 4 total smooth stone. So let's get my notes, and we're going to make our water source recipe. So we're going to need 4 smooth stone. Each one required some buckets, right? Save, and we can go ahead and pin that bad boy. So this is going to require, I wish I could open up the notes from here, but that's okay. 4 smooth stone, 2 glass, and then 2 water cores. Okay, that's our base recipe here. 4 smooth stone, 2 glass, 2 water cores. Can I tab in this? No. But the water cores are going to require 4 buckets each. 4 buckets of water specifically, and it was something else. Save it. 4 water drops and 4 machinist research, or 1 machinist research pack. Okay. 2 water cores, which is 4 buckets of water. 1 machinist research, which is 4 steel, and then some other stuff. And then also 4 water drops. So that's everything that we're going to need for this. So at least I got that bookmark, so I don't have to keep pulling that up and looking at what we need. I can kind of sort of just look over there and get the stuff. Now the machinist is going to require 4 steel ingots and then treated wood. So the treated wood is we have treated wood available to us in an enough amount that we need. So what do we need to work on next? Well, steel, right? We need to get the steel going so that we can get everything else. How do I make steel? It's actually not too difficult. It's blast furnacing iron. Blast furnace iron, I will get steel and slag. So I need a total of 4 steel. So let's go ahead and do 4 of those. And we're just going to blast furnace this up, and it will get us our steel. I also am going to need to make the machine. Oh, that's for the machinist. I also need to make fluid pipes, and those also, no, that's just iron. Okay. I thought that was going to need some steel, but I guess not. Buckets, iron. Good. Okay. We do need a lot of iron for the bucket part, though, because we need 4 total buckets. So we're going to need to get ourselves some more iron. Hopefully, we've gotten some from upstairs. This thing is going. Otherwise, I can tick accelerate it probably 2 times while iron is slow. I'm curious as to what kind of fertilizer can you put in here for iron? Yeah, see, look, it can't keep up. I could do this. And then, is that going crazy? Not really. Do that again. Running out of power. Hey, there we go. Yeah, it's faster, but geez Louise, that is a slow machine by default. Luckily, it's not looking like it's used any of the water so far that I've put into it, which is nice. Either have these. They did run out of water though initially, so yeah, that was a thing. All right, let's first off, let's lock this, and then we can put this back. Now, okay, so I have slot. Do I have slot memory too? What's that button do? I don't know. Anyway, that's locked now, so we can take those crystals, and then hopefully that'll get us enough iron to be able to do what we need to do next. Do 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 do, and then break it. Oh, what in the world? What in tarnation just happened? I didn't do that. I must have clicked all the way through by accident. All right. Well, let's just fix this mess. Honestly, I forgot I had this wand. It would probably make placing all those things easier for me. I forgot it existed. Excuse me? Where did the rest of them go? Because, oh, I filled in the furnace. Okay. I was like, I know there should be enough to fill this whole thing in. And there is. But I got to go get it. Okay. Well, that was a complete failure. I need another hammer now, which means I need to make some more stone sticks. Yeah. And I would keep more of these on hand in my inventory, but inventory space is limited until I get my backpack, which is what we're working on today too. We're going to get the industrial hemp, which is going to help us get leather, which is going to help us get a backpack so that I can put some of this stuff that we have away that we keep needing, like the energy pipes and stuff like that. Okay, let's break the rest of this and not click all the way through. There we go. Then I can use my iron shards to make myself at least, hey, 16 iron. I'll take that. You might as well just compact down the tin. And amethyst doesn't get compacted, but copper does. And coal. Bam. And my stone wand looks like it's dead, but it doesn't break. I need a trash can. Okay. So that's that. So water source. That was my iron. What step was I working on? Making some more buckets. So I have 1 bucket. I need a total of 4 buckets. That's 3, 4. Bam. And then I need to make water out of that. So I'm going to need to get myself some water droplets. These are also all going to need turned into this. I need 2 of these cores, don't I? I do. That means I need double the amount. Oh, buddy, you're killing me. But it's all in the name of water, right? We're going to get water out of this, and that's what I want is water. Okay, could I make the first of these cores? No, I need the machinist research pack. Still need my treated wood. Means I'm going to have to go tick accelerate my iron again, but that's fine. So that's you. That's a machinist research. Good. Quest completed, and a water core. Quest completed. Oh, and it doesn't use the buckets. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I don't have to worry about making more buckets. I was hoping that would be the case, but you can't ever guarantee. Let's do this again. Machinist research. Just need my 4 steel from here. And that's you. And then I should be good to go. I just need to make my smooth stone and get my glass. Hey, I like it. Now I got 4 buckets to use for everything else. And look, I don't even need to have my recipe anymore. Wow. It'll come in handy a lot later too. So I need smooth stone. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, cook you up with a little bit of you. Go faster for me, please. Even faster than that. I don't want to wait anymore. Good. Smooth stone. And I need some glass. And bam. Bam. Water source. Ha. Infinite water. Thank goodness. You didn't never think you're going to be like, thank gosh, I have infinite water. But holy cow, thank gosh, I have infinite water available to me now. Because this is a slow going process. Now let's go check on these now, though, because they haven't really used any water and they've been producing. So now I'm like, what the heck is going on? Because I filled all these up with the 4 buckets. Is it like the more water I have, the less it needs to use or something? Oh, look, there we go. It used a chunk of water. Okay. Because all of these had run out in between episodes there when I was producing. And it looks like only so far the iron is the only one that's given us trouble with, water production and everything like that. But we're good. Okay. I think that, what we can do, in order to get water into this, I have 2 options. I can run pipes. I would need a lot, but I could run them along this wall and then kind of stick the water source somewhere centralized, and then have it, automatically pull out. I would need quite a few sets of these pipes. I'm probably going to need a stack of these, which is going to require 8 crafts. So 48 total iron plus a bunch of ceramics. That means I'm going to have to make a bunch of clay. And is there another way for me to make clay outside of just the manual clay process? No. Okay. So it's a lot of clay, which is not difficult to do. It's crafting is all that it is. But for now, let's see. Let's go ahead and if that's the case, if that's what I'm going to do, which is probably what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the water source up here. And look, it's generating water, and it's actually not too slow. That's not a bad process. Rubidium is making that look weird. I really need to remove that. That'll be gone next week. But if I set this now, I can extract from the sides and then just I'll go all the way around the room and get water pipes going. That's going to be how that works. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to work. So let's go ahead and work on letting all those resources generate, because I'm not going to really be able to do too much with it now. But if I make at least 1 set of fluid pipes with y'all, then I can work on getting it done between episodes, and then I can AFK and let those drawers fill up so that when we have the need for resources, we have them available to us, which is what I want. Okay, so that took care of the water source. That took care of the steel. Really don't need to be working on the metal bars anymore because we can produce iron. And if I need more, I can make it. And this is a cheaper overall recipe. So industrial hemp is our next step, getting this going so that we can work on this side of the quest chain and get leather going, leather, string, and all of that good stuff. Now, apparently I'm going to have to go through this side too in order to get this. And I need to make some seeds, which means more garden cloches. But for now, it's okay. Bonsai, is that happen to be in the pack? No. Is it only garden cloches for growing? I don't think industrial foregoing is in here. So yeah, garden cloches is the way for growing automatically. And I don't mind garden cloches other than the fact that they're ugly. Okay. Industrial hemp. They probably think the same thing about me though. So like, what am I going to do? I think they're ugly. They think I'm ugly. Hey, whatever. Industrial hemp, bam, we got industrial hemp seeds. I'm gonna want some dirt, so let's go ahead and grab myself a thing of dirt, and by a thing of dirt I mean a single dirt, and we can go ahead and plant this now too into our other lonely little thing. Now industrial hemp is going to make seeds, isn't it? Yes, it's going to make more seeds. I need to actually just not have this. This needs to be a 2x2 drawer. Can I convert a 2x2 drawer or a 1x2? 1x2? No, I have to make more chests. That's okay. The drawer will come in handy at some point. It's not like it's not going to be useful. So let's grab this. Inventory is an absolute insane mess right now. You. Put you away. Grab you. And grab you. Thank you. No room. Clean up. And deep slate bricks, asteroid bricks. Where's my smeltables? You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. All these shards can go. Really, these are like metal shards, so they shouldn't go in here, but at this point, just get out of my inventory. That's what I care about at the moment. Treated wood planks can go there. All these extra leaves that I picked up that I didn't end up needing. I might need them though for the other stuff, so we'll keep a set of it on me. Planks, oak drawer, bam. Energy pipes, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go back up and set it up. Okay, so we were working on what? Industrial hemp? Yeah, that can go here. I should have put the industrial hemp in there so it could at least do its first iteration so that I could have some of the items chilling out in the inventory, but that's okay. Give me something. You are a slow growth. I just want to get some of this industrial hemp so that we can lock the drawer. That's all I want, is just locking the drawer. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Now, the industrial hemp seeds, can those be used for anything else? They're used to make a seed pouch. 3 of them does make industrial hemp fiber, so at least there's some process that I can do with them. And that's actually how I make the organic seed powder block too, which is our next step here is organic powder seed block. Yeah, hard to say. There we go. And we have that, which should be enough for us to be able to make one of these. That requires any sort of seed. And then fungus block is going to require string in that, and that's going to get us mushrooms. String can be made with 3 industrial hemp fiber. And I'm assuming that's the only way for us to do so. Cats drop string. I have to slaughter cats. That's not going to happen. Tough fabric, and then that's going to make ersatz leather. Okay, so let's get our to-do. So we are going to work on we need to make string. With the string, we can make, tough fabric is going to be in replacement of the string, but we need to make wool. Oh, it actually literally tells me, please don't make a bed. So yes, this is a nether dimension. Because you can place water in the end, so this has to be nether. And it wants me to make potato. I have to make those in a garden close too, though, don't I? I would like... Oh, no, I can make it here. Okay. I would like new food because, terrible. This hot stew or whatever that we got going on it just ain't cutting it. Okay, so we need fake leather. That makes 8. And then we can turn that into real leather by it was drying it out, right? Yes. Okay, real leather. And then from there, I will finally be able to make my backpack. Interesting that added an additional backpack to my backpack. Okay, long process. Oh, slime ball. Might as well throw that in there too. That way we can get this whole chain done. All right, I like it. Let's go downstairs. What do we need for this? At least get some of this going. So it was this. Nope, I lied. It is this to make an organic powder seed block. So if I place that in the world and then I break it with an axe, apparently, we'll turn into random seeds. So now we have some wheat seeds going for us. And then there was the other sapling block. I can break this too while I'm here. Might as well. Get me some acacia, birch. Okay. So that took care of the organic powder block. Fungus block, we would need 4 string to be able to do. So I'm not quite there yet. I can... that requires melon seeds specifically. Are you kidding? So I have to actually do this over and over until I get melon seeds from the random drop. The random luck chance from the organic powder block. So I need that seed block back. Seed block. Luckily, it's not too expensive to do, but I need that in order to get the potato. Carrot is made from pumpkin, and sweet berries are made from melon. So I can at least make sweet berries now. Cross that quest off the chain. Okay. Now, question is, do I want to just eat these or do I want to plant them? Honestly, I'm going to use potatoes as my food. So I really, unless this is needed for, does this make dye or anything? Yeah, this doesn't look like it's needed for anything else specifically. I make glowberries. I can crush it into biofuel. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. I can't eat yet, actually, so no. But we don't need the sweet berries. The potatoes is the one I want, but I need to make it for the quest. Okay, ersatz leather is going to require tough fabric. Wow, tough fabric is going to require a lot of that industrial fiber. A good thing I can make it with all the, it's automated right here. Take this out. Take this out. Industrial fiber is made from tough fabric. Each ersatz leather is going to require 4 of these, but it's going to give us 8 total ersatz leather. Each one of these requires 8 industrial hemp, and then industrial hemp is from the seeds. What I should do is just give me a crafting table, because just stay up here. I'm tired of having to go downstairs for this. Yeah, that's fine. I'll make the blocks for the other thing later. So that's industrial hemp fiber. So I need a total of 32 industrial hemp fiber. So I'm going to be here for a little bit. Let's see. Is there anything else that we could really work on now? Or is that basically going to be where we're going to end up having to wrap up? I'd like to get this done before we wrap up the episode, so I can just, as needed, I have, because again, this is the last episode that I'm recording in this batch, so I'd like to get this taken care of, so that way it can be running in between episodes here and getting us a whole bunch of resources. So bear with me. I'm going to let this run, build up. I'm going to tick accelerate it as I can. I've got plenty of time, 10 hours now, so I'll tick accelerate, process, like that, and then let it, keep producing, and then we'll come back when I can make most, if not all of this stuff. All right, be right back. All right, I think we should be good to go here. Do I want to do this down here? Do I want to do it up there? Does it really make a difference? Not terribly. Okay, so I got industrial hemp. So we have some industrial hemp fiber. I've been getting the seeds and everything. Just tick accelerated for a little bit, so that way that could continue operating. I did make some of the organic powder seed blocks and ended up getting ourselves our melon seeds, so I can go ahead and make our taters. So we have a potato available to us, and with this one potato, we can now make many potatoes, and then we can cook the potatoes into baked potatoes, which are pretty good food, and pretty good as in better than our stew. Like, this is a pain to make. I can only stack one, so every time I use it, I got to make more, and it's a pain. So I'll make potatoes, and it's easier to deal with in the long run. So potatoes, good. Carrots, I'll deal with as we go. We need pumpkin seeds for that, but I'm not too concerned about getting the carrots at the moment, because what we need to work on is getting ourselves, let's see, we did that. We need to make ourselves fluid pipes. So I said I was going to do that, so we can get that done, so I can make more of them in between episodes and get the water flowing upstairs. So we got that. I do need to make myself a little bit of string, so we have some string available to us. Tough fabric, I need to make myself 4 total of these tough fabric for now. So let's go ahead and do that, and that gets me 4 tough fabric. The 4 tough fabric is then going to be used to make ersatz leather, so we can go ahead and make that. The ersatz leather is going to be used to make myself my backpack. However, I need 3 more string for this. We should be okay. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So that gets me the backpack finally. Nice. Now I have a backpack. We can put that on our back, and I believe, nope. Let's go to options, controls, keybinds, key of B. I hate that it searches not bound. Like, show unbound. Yeah, I don't want it to show unbound, but it's still showing unbound. So does it really? It's only showing unbound. So no. Okay, whatever. I need a journey map to take off the B. Yeah, we don't need a waypoint here, and we don't need waypoint. What we need is category backpacks. Backpack. The backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. There we go. Now I have a backpack. Thank goodness. Oh, buckets can go in there. Energy pipes can go in there. Fluid pipes can go in there. Anything else that doesn't necessarily, yeah, my wallet, I don't need to have that on hand. I don't collect the drops very often. We can actually take that, bam, that can all go in there. Whew, and we can grab all our tools out of here. We can put that in the backpack, like the hoe, the shovel for when we need, item pipes, pipe wrench, chisel, engineer's hammer, any of these things that we like, you know, when we need them, it's a pain. I have to go back down here and come grab them. Asteroid hoe, the shovel, item pipes, all of that can go in here, and these slots can also be locked. You have to lock them through here, through the backpack's GUI, but it works. Gosh, that's so beautiful. Oh, it's good to have a backpack, have organization. Okay, so that takes care of backpack. Now I just need to get leather going so that we have that quest completed. So that's just a drying table. And since it's using the tough fiber and everything, and that's all stored up here right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'll toss this on top of here, and we can put our ersatz leather in here and it will produce for us. I took out my iron, so I had enough to make those pipes. And look, I can make another set. I do need more clay buckets, which the clay is the pain point of that whole process, but that's okay. Slime ball is going to be ersatz leather. Oh, let me grab that. Oh. That's okay. We can make more ersatz leather. I just need more tough fiber, which means I need to do this whole process again. I don't think I'm going to have enough for this time though, but it's the way of life. There's 10. Yeah, that's okay. Like, why? Okay. I was like, why aren't those chests stacking? That doesn't make any sense. I can't make this with regular. No, because this is like fake leather, not real leather. So, oh well. That was that. We can make wool. Do I have string? Well, since I have to wait, I might as well make the wool. There we go. Now we got a wool. And that took care of that. So now we need this for mushrooms, which is another 4 string, which is going to make us some mushrooms. And then I just need the slime ball. So if I use the rest of this for string, I can make the mushroom. Bam. And that'll give me a random mushroom out of it. Nice. Mushroom. Good. So then I just really need to get the slime ball. That was the only thing that we were missing out of that. And then that allows me to get conveyor belts and being able to move items automatically. Cool. I guess that's okay. We really don't need the slime right now for anything. There's nothing that I was looking to do right now with the slime. So it's not like it's super duper important that I get it. So we can hold off on that part till next episode. Clear. I'll keep ersatz leather because I need to make another one. And I need to make more organic powder seed blocks so that I can get the carrot at least taken care of off of my inventory. And then eventually I need to get these things so I can make, but I can't make the morpho tool until I get all that stuff. So like I said, even though I added it, I'm still gated behind a lot of stuff. So it's not like it's even really helping me overall at the moment, but it will help for future purposes. And that is going to be our wrapping up point for today's episode. I'm going to clean up inventory here. Let's get everything where it needs to be. I need to make myself another garden cloche for my potato. And while I'm at it, I might as well just make enough to fill that room, right? Like they're not terribly too expensive. Let me add a thermoelectric generator. Let me add some packed ice. It's really not that hard to make these packed ice. It's what's next? Flint block. I need a flopper, which really, I guess I don't even need the flopper anymore, but I'll let the tanks sit there so there's a back stuff of water. So that's the flopper. I need a skystone tank, so sky tank, just to let it sit there. And then I'm going to need some energy pipes, or how about we just do pipes, because I need to bookmark the fluid pipes again, energy pipes. Yeah, so I'll make a bunch of these. Like at this point, I mean, I have the resources cooking, so I can let it AFK and then just make all of these things, kind of fill out this room. So I'll leave this space open, this one here, but we'll expand out over to here. I'll add another one over here and another one over here. And then that way we have enough for at least some upcoming crafts and everything, because we're going to get into more crystals as far as I understand. As we go, more clusters, because now we're going to get redstone clusters. In order to do that, we need to get redstone dust, which is made by smelting ores. Are we going to finally go to another planet? It says the portal, the space core, to get us ores. So we're going to be able to go here and get ore and everything like that, which is great. So that's basically where we're at, right? Got to get this done, and then we can do other stuff. Yeah, anyway, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.